What is up, Coaster Spotters? This is Jason, Coaster Spot Extended. Ironically, usually I bring you guys Southern Park updates, but ironically, I'm bringing you updates today from the northernmost park here in the United States, Silverwood, here in Athol, Idaho. I've never been here. I'm excited. It's been on my bucket list for a long time. I only have a few hours today, so I'm gonna do my best to get everything done. It's gonna be very busy. So I'm gonna go back to Aftershock first. Hopefully that's open. See how that is. I was not able to ride it when it lived at Six Flags Great America, as it had a 76-inch height restriction. Since it's moved here to Idaho, it now has an 80-inch height restriction, so I can ride it since I am 6'5". So that's where I'm gonna go first, and I'm looking forward to visiting. It's, like I said, exciting that I actually get to finally visit Silverwood. The Roaring Creek log flume is first up in the path here. This actually came from Kentucky Kingdom, I was reading, so I hope I get a chance to ride that today. Like I said, I'm here for the coasters. That's kind of my priority. Unfortunately, very limited time today, just 4 hours, but I wish I was able to spend more time, but you do what you can. And I mean, it's been 27 years since I've wanted to visit this park till I finally made it. So yeah, you do what you got to do. Well, when I was coming in, they had a crane on Aftershock. I'm just gonna take a quick spin on Stunt Pilot, and then I'll go back to Aftershock. I'd hate to walk all the way back there and it be closed. So I could walk pretty much on this. One of a few RMCs left in the country that I still have yet to do. This, Railblazer, Fire Runner, and also Wonder Woman at Magic Mountain. I'll hit Railblazer and Wonder Woman in a couple of weeks, but Fire Runner will remain not on my list maybe till next year. Not much theming in here. I'm a little bit taken back by the fact that it doesn't have as much theming as I thought it would, but looking forward to riding good old Stunt Pilot. That was great fun. It really was. I do enjoy the single rail RMC coasters. Got to say this one's kind of weak in my opinion. It doesn't have as much force as a lot of the RMC single rails that I've been on, particularly the one at Six Flags Fiesta Texas and also Jersey Devil. But it's good. Great for this park. Glad I got to ride it. New for this year, Tremors. I believe that's Tremors right there. Tremors has gotten a seismic upgrade. That means that I think it's got all GCI topper track now. So it is actually considered a steel coaster instead of a wooden coaster. So I'm looking forward to riding it. And it says 2 trains, so I don't know if it ran 1 train before, but now it's got 2 trains that it runs. So I'm gonna go ahead and ride Timber Terror. It's already got a line. I believe it only has 1 train.
Inside the car at all times and remain seated until the ride comes to a complete.
All right, so I took my ride on Timber Terror. I liked it. It's basically an out and back, and a lot of it has been topper tracked too. So lots of parts of it are pretty smooth. You know, solid, not overly exciting, but a great ride. I enjoyed that. Guess what's open? Aftershock. I'm gonna ride the last giant inverted boomerang here in the United States. Is this the last giant inverted boomerang? Might be, but it's open. Deja vu. I think I've seen this before. Wow, it's a walk-on. Lucky to get back here before the crowds made it. I'm excited to ride this for my first time. Aftershock still uses the old Vekoma train from when these were originally that came out, not the Premier train that they used at Six Flags New England for a little while, which I absolutely hated. That ride made that train made that ride absolutely horrible. So I'm looking forward to, even though awkward, riding this with its original Vekoma train. Oh wow, I forgot how terrifying those giant inverted boomerangs are. This one is riding pretty good. I rode in the back. I did have some mild head banging on the Cobra roll going out, not on the backwards run. So they got a really slow load unload process. They have to make sure that all the seat belts are put across their lap before they tell you that you can lower the harnesses. I'm gonna ride it again. I mean, when can you ride a giant inverted boomerang? There's nobody back here. I could probably get on it next cycle. I miss the one at Six Flags Over Georgia. Like I said, that one was horribly plagued. So my second ride, I rode on the row is like 14 or whatever, but that's where the catch car actually engages. One of the big complexities of this ride is that the catch car has to be going the exact same speed as the train when it hits the spikes. And so where I was, the little catch car was, whew, it scared the crap out of me. It was pretty loud when it caught right before we went back into the station. But I've gotten 2 rides on it. I have a little bit of a headache. Like I said, they're fun, but I got more to do in a short amount of time. So travel on here at Silverwood Amusement Park. Southerner does the most northern park in the United States. Fine. So I had an epiphany while I was waiting, or while I was standing here today. Rocky Mountain Coasters is right up here, not far from this park. And I've been saying that this is GCI topper track on both of these coasters, but it's not. It's the 208 retrack from RMC. So I'm sure Alex has already corrected me on that. So I should have known better. But anyway, I want to ride Tremors. Like I said, it's gotten a seismic upgrade this year. 2 trains. Probably the only coaster in the park that runs 2 trains besides Stunt Pilot. I think one of the things that kind of tripped me up about this, why I was thinking it was GCI topper track or whatever, is because this is running a GCI train. So that was absolutely great. I love that. That's been my favorite coaster of the day so far. That track is good. It gives you a little bump, so you feel like you're on a wood coaster. It's definitely not the iBox, but oh, that was great fun. I like how the exit, it says caution. We hope you enjoyed your ride on Tremors. There are Aftershocks nearby, so I thought that was cute. But I got to tell you, this is my first time in northern Idaho, and the scenery out here is just stellar. This is like one of the most gorgeous parts of the United States that I've ever been to. I walked this morning around the Coeur d'Alene Lake, and then over to Bayview, which isn't far from the park here, but these pines that are just all over the area are just absolutely stunning. I will be back. Thing I forgot is that Tremors actually goes under the gift shop. I totally forgot about that. I remember reading that years ago. I'm absolutely mesmerized by this thing. I absolutely love it. So I'm taking my 3rd ride. It's a quick line, moves fast. I mean, maybe a two or 3 train wait. Not bad at all. So I've been here for about an hour and a half. I've taken 3 rides on Tremors, 2 on Aftershock, 1 on Timber Terror, and I'm heading over to Corkscrew. Like I said, I got to get out of here by probably 3 at the latest today, so I only got a couple more hours left. And I don't know that I'm going to credit run today, because I really want to take that train ride. I mean, that's kind of what I was reading that the park was built around. So I feel like I have to do that. And I really want to do the flume. Hopefully I can do the Rapids ride. So I doubt that I'm going to get the 2 little kitty credits today. They have an SBF spinner and a Zamperla powered. So I'm going to go get the Corkscrew, the original Knott's Berry Farm Corkscrew from 1975. It was moved over here. Yeah, it'll be my 5th credit here for the day. There it is. There is the original Corkscrew coaster from Knott's Berry Farm. And yeah, I can't wait to ride a good old Arrow. I doubt it's running well, who knows. Arrows unfortunately don't age well, but the nostalgia about it is something. So it's not terrible, but it's not great. But again, it's always fun to ride an old Arrow Corkscrew, especially the one that carries so much nostalgia like this one. So I'm glad I rode it. Did I mention how gorgeous the scenery was here? Oh my gosh, just love all the scenery all around here. This is just such a beautiful area. It really, really is. So I'm going to take a ride on the flume. Like I said earlier, this came from Kentucky Kingdom. Looking forward to riding it. One thing I've noticed about Silverwood is that it does not have real good capacity, and it being like the only place like out here, it's busy today. I mean, it's a weekend, but yeah, a lot of the coasters operate one train. Yeah, everything's, like I said, pretty busy. So, yeah, I wish they had a little bit more capacity. The Roaring Creek log flume is a classic Arrow flume. They are running both sides. They are running both stations, so that's good. It's making the line move kind of quick. It's really cute in here. I think it's fairly well done, you know. So I'm looking forward to riding this classic flume. There's nothing like a classic Arrow flume, let me tell you. So there's that log flume, that 40-foot drop. Nice little splash. Of course, the water is cold compared to what southern water feels like. One kind of surprise on this flume, there's this little squirt here, and luckily my log, it squirted the front, or squirted the back when I went through, so I didn't get wet at all. So just be advised of that. You see the Stunt pilot out there, and Aftershock going down from its return. Park still has bumper boats. Still has old school bumper boats, which I think is really cool. Not going to get a chance to do that today. But yeah, wow. That's Ferris wheel, the beautiful Idaho scenery, just gorgeous. So here's the crazy coaster, SBF spinner. I am going to go ahead and ride this. Well, ride line's not too long. I mean, how many SBF spinners has one person been on? But anyway, line's not too bad, so I'm going to go ahead and grab a credit on it. So, haven't found Tiny Toot yet. I'm sure it's back here somewhere, but love this little kiddie section. It's great, beautiful. Here's Tiny Toot. This is hard to find, and like nobody's back here. That's probably why. So anyway, I did get the credits. So here we go. I'm gonna get a Zen ride on Tiny Toot. Well, even though there's nobody back here riding it, I could not get on it because I'm too big. I could not get the bar to go down. So I tried a couple of seats. So oh well, denied one credit. I think I'm gonna go take another ride on Stunt Pilot. There's Boulder Beach over there. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to go over there today, but looks like a solid water park. Love that Eagle Chase water coaster that's facing the dark has definitely gotten lighter as the day has gone on and it's gotten hotter. A lot more people over there. Rides are more walk-ons. Just rode Stunt Pilot 3 times in a row. It's kind of like the front entrance of the park. I'm gonna take the 3 o'clock train, which boards from here. And so I went into this Lindy's restaurant, which does have sit-down food, and got me a beer or whatever. But I kind of like this area here. To the left is where you go for the rides, and to the right is where you go for the water park. Beautiful, beautiful little quiet section right in the center between the 2 parks. Not many rides up front of the park here, but there is a little carousel. As I wait for my train, my 3 o'clock train, before I head out for the day, I am enjoying a So I didn't get a chance to get one of my, I didn't get a chance to get that Huckleberry Shake that I was talking about, but I did get a Huckleberry wheat beer. I feel like when you're up in this area, northern Idaho here, you got to get something Huckleberry. So I got me a Huckleberry wheat beer. It's delicious. It's a good sour beer. So the trains here at Silverwood run on every hour on the hour, and it looks like they offer a couple of different things. You can have like the Great Train Robbery train or a trip to yesteryear. So though it would have been great to see the Great Train Robbery, I'm glad I'm getting to see the trip to yesteryear train here at 3. So that's kind of interesting. I've really liked this place. I've really liked Silverwood. I would come back here in a heartbeat with a lot of time so that I can enjoy everything. The train station is really cool. Silverwood for the Silverwood side for the theme park. Boulder Beach for the Boulder Beach side for the water park. Kind of some cool little theming in here. And go out to the main boarding area and get in line. Alright, so here we go. I decided to go for the open air car aboard the Silverwood train. Great views of Boulder Beach back here as I ride the train around Silverwood. Like I said, I wish I could have visited today. It does look busy. It is warm. Not for me, but definitely for these northern Idaho people. Like for me, the southerner, this is like an absolute gorgeous day. But I gotta come back. I gotta visit Boulder Beach. Did I mention the scenery here in northern Idaho is absolutely gorgeous? I might have. These pine trees, wow. I just can't get over it. We're trying to have a field of bison. How awesome is that?
But the spectacle of Idaho's wildlife never fails to remind us.
Oh, there's a Sasquatch. Sasquatch hiding behind the trees there. But well, that was an absolutely great train ride. So one thing that they said on the train ride when they talked about Aftershock, they said that Aftershock is the tallest coaster here in the Pacific Northwest. And they said that the park purchased it in 2008 from Six Flags Great America. And they paid homage to it by saying you'll experience a bit of deja vu as you go through the course, which I thought was absolutely awesome. So anyway, and they also mentioned that Silverwood offers a Huckleberry lemon drop martini. Gosh, unfortunately I have to leave, so I will not be able to participate in that, but anyway, wow, what a great park. I love Silverwood. So I did Lagoon a couple days ago. First time I visited that park. Visited Silverwood today. First time I visited this park. 2 parks that have been on my bucket list forever that I finally got a chance to visit. Alex Coaster Spot thought I was absolutely crazy to drive up here today, or drive up and do this park with Lagoon. It's actually not as far as you would think. It's only about 9 hours from Lagoon. But anyway, I wish I had more time. I only got 4.5 hours here. I could have stayed all day. I easily could have stayed all day. I don't know which one I like better. This to me offers the scenery and the whole package. This is a great little park, whereas Lagoon offers the coasters. But anyway, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. This has been Jason, Coaster Spot Extended, the Southerner, reporting from the United States northernmost park, Silverwood, here in Athol, Idaho. I will be back, and I will spend some time. One of my favorite experiences of a long time. Thanks. Have a great day.